Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Ruby and I am a licensed real estate agent here in Southern California. I have been MIA for a few weeks because I got a tonsillectomy, and let me tell you, that recovery was not fun. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and get started. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about what you should be asking as a buyer about a property. You want to know if this property has any HOA fees. This can affect your monthly mortgage budget. Now, talk to your lender to see if the property you're looking at does indeed fall under your budget. Another thing you should be asking about a property is the property taxes. Even if it's in the same city, you cannot assume that the houses have the same property taxes. Maybe it has a male roofs according to the property. These fees go into neighborhood reconstructions, renovations, etc. And property taxes on the property also affect your monthly mortgage budget. Another thing you should be asking about a property is if it has solar panels. And if it does and they have not been paid off, that will also affect your monthly mortgage. Now, if they are paid off, that's good news. Something that you should know is what is included in the sale. Are the appliances included, the refrigerator, the stove, the shed out in the backyard, the jacuzzi out in the backyard? Make sure this is identified before you make an offer. Because hey, if you're putting 20, 30, 40, 50,000 over list price, the least I can do for you is hopefully consider giving you some appliances with the purchase. You should also be asking if this house is in a flood zone or natural disaster area. This may require additional insurance that you may not have anticipated or budgeted for. To add, you should be asking how old the roof is and if the HVAC is old, if it's functioning. And these are some things that you may be able to negotiate while you're in escrow, but it's definitely something you need to consider before you make an offer. You should also just consider how big the water heater is. If you are a really big family and you are coming into a small house and everyone wants to shower at the same time, but the size of the water heater may affect the way you and your family live and utilize hot water in your house. Now, enough about the house, the detail. Another thing you need to be asking is how much have homes sold in the neighborhood? This is going to be very important because if you are going to put in an offer, and here in my area, the housing market is very competitive, you want to see if the house next door, very similar to the house that you are interested in, closed at 50,000 over asking. Just keep in mind that you may also have to compete somewhere along those lines. Now, if you see that a house on the same street or maybe a few houses down sold, let's say the house that you are interested in is listed at $500,000. And you see that a house very similar to it was sold at $450,000 a few days ago. Something to keep in mind where you need to make sure you are making an educated, informed, and confident offer. Hopefully your real estate agent is giving you this information. If not, that's why you're watching this video. Do your research and see what the houses around the area have sold, similar to the details in the house you are interested in. I think hopefully your agent mentioned to you while you're looking at this home is how many days this house has been on the market. In a very competitive market, houses are selling very fast. So if the house was on the market, let's say it landed on the market on a Thursday, typically you're going to see hopefully open houses or some scheduled showings during the weekend, and maybe Monday, Tuesday, the listing agent is going to not accept any offers and the seller will review the offers. If a house has been on the market for, 2, 3, 4 months, maybe you and your agent can talk about what a good price to offer is. If the house has been on the market for a while, I don't think it's the best idea to offer above a list price if it has been sitting on there. There's a reason why it hasn't sold, so you should definitely do your research and have your agent ask on why it's been on the market and how long. Now, we know this is a very competitive housing market. I like to say very strong market. Houses are selling really fast. So if you're at an open house or if you're at a showing, you or your agent should be asking the listing agent when they will stop accepting offers. This is important because there's definitely a timeline that some sellers are going by. So if you and your agent are able to submit an offer as soon as possible, that is good. I would recommend that. Now, just one last tip. I was helping some clients look at houses, and we actually went to a few open houses. This seller needed a 30-day rent back, which means if you put an offer in and it gets accepted, you go into escrow, you complete escrow, you get the keys to your house. From the day you get the keys to the house, the old owner is now going to be able to stay in the house an additional 30 days while they pay you rent. Sometimes people that are selling need accommodation. And if you are open to that, giving someone a rent back, maybe that is a really important reason on why a seller will accept your offer. Of course, on top of the offer price you're offering, of course, on top of the contingencies that are in the offer. I'm going to be making other videos on a strong offer and really dissect what contingency means. But for the time being, this is really important to consider. So just to conclude, a few things that you as a buyer or you as a buyer's agent should be asking on a property is, are there HOA fees? What are the taxes on the property? Is there solar and has it been paid off? What's included in the sale? This example could be appliances, disher and dryer, microwave, etc. How old is the roof or HVAC? That's going to be really important. How big is the water heater? Are there any liens or insurance claims? And a few other external factors that should influence how much you're offering is, how much have homes sold in the neighborhood? How long has the house been on the market, and why is the seller selling? When is the last day the listing agent and seller are going to be accepting offers? How many offers does the listing agent have? And how can you as a buyer or you as a buyer's agent make your offer more competitive? That concludes today's video. Thank you everyone for watching. Stay tuned. Please do not forget to subscribe, comment, give me that like. It really helps the algorithm. Feel free to comment below if you have any questions. Or thank you all so much. Have a great rest of your day. Stay tuned. Bye.